Shalom. First, let's start by saying all praise to Yahweh by Shem Shai, by Shem Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. This is a quick lesson, so I'm going to jump into it. This is Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. It says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance." Right, and this for the guys that's watching these videos and still like straddling the fence, because the prophecies are happening right in front of everybody's face. And the more you put it off, the closer the destruction gonna come, because all these events that's been happening has just been coming out of nowhere. This whole George Floyd situation just came out of nowhere, man. And Trump got the troops out there and everything, so don't know how bad this could get, man. And how fast. So it's imperative that you get busy now. Because there's going to be a time where we won't be out there. The Lord going to stop us from being out there, stop us from prophesying, stop us from teaching. It's going to be a famine of the word, man. Let me see. Yeah, I had a couple people come up to me and say, you know what, y'all were right, man. And one guy in particular said, makes me wonder what else y'all know, man. And he asked me was I gonna come out there and protest with him. He was cursing East all out and whatnot. I said, no, man. I'm not supposed to get involved in any of that. But this is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord." Right, and that's coming, man. When they cut off the internet and the videos and everything, man. They already slowly but surely doing it. All the internet being regulated like never before. So those are signs that it's coming soon. Verse 12, it says, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. And they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it." Right, man. So it's gonna be a time when the word get taken away, and the people not gonna have the truth to be able to save themselves, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 26. It says, "And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth. Thou shalt be dumb, and shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house." Right? So the Lord gonna stop us from teaching altogether, man. Real soon, man. We're not gonna be teaching nobody. Yahweh is our way of the elect. The truth is was only for the elect. Those who gonna get it, and those who is not meant for, it's not gonna be meant for, man. They're gonna get caught up in all the violence and the chaos that's kicking off. Verse 27 says, "But when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, He that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house." Right? So the Lord already telling us that, they're not going to want to hear the truth, man. You got some that's going to want to hear, and you got some that's not going to want to hear. So don't force this down nobody's throat. Just continue to teach until the Lord stop us from teaching, man. Let me see. This Revelation chapter 22, verse 11, it says, "He that is unjust, let him be unjust. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still," right? So, you younger brothers coming in, y'all got a lot of family members that don't want to hear this truth, man. Even though that some of them might know that they're Israelites, but they don't want to hear the full story. They don't want to get all of it, man. They only want parts and bits and pieces, man. So you got to be able to discern that, man. Revelations 22 and 11. "He that is unjust, let him be unjust, and he which is filthy, let him be filthy still." Right, so let them stand whatever philosophies they in, man. Don't force this down their throat. Don't always go and talk to them and bring this up to them. You got to be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. You got to not cast your pearls before the swine, meaning not to give these people the truth when it's not meant for them, man. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. So, you're only supposed to be dealing with brothers, especially in the times that we're living in now. And all this chaos and stuff kicking off and everything. You're supposed to be making yourself more humble and brotherly, because we all we got, man. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. Right, man. So, the righteous are going to be righteous. The wicked are going to be the wicked, man. And that's of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. No other nation. Verse 12, "And behold, I come quickly." See, that's why it's imperative that you get this now. "And my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be." Right, so the Lord's elect are going to receive the kingdom of heaven. They're going to receive crowns on their heads from Yahweh Shai himself, man. And the 2/3 going to be caught up in that second death. But there's another thing you have to remember too, though. I'm gonna get the precept first. Just the precept. This Psalms chapter 110, verse 3, it says, "Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, and the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning thou hast the dew of thy youth." Right, so it's going to come a time when the Lord give his men spiritual powers, just like how the apostles received spiritual powers. It's going around healing people, and lots of people woke up just from that alone. That's when a lot of people going to start believing, man. So, you ain't got to be out here cursing nobody out and forcing this down their throat. It's certain steps, certain prophecies that have to come to pass before more people wake up, man. So, that's good. It's good to be mindful of that, man. This is John chapter 6, verse 1. It says, "After these things, Yahushua went over the sea of Galilee, which is the sea of Tiberias. And a great multitude followed him because they saw his miracles, which he did on them that were diseased." Right, so that same attention that Yahushua received for doing miracles, the same attention the prophets, the elect, gonna receive, man. "And Yahushua went up into a mountain, and there he sat with his disciples. And the Passover, a feast of the Jews, was nigh. When Yahushua then lifted up his eyes and saw a great company come unto him, he saith unto Philip, Whence shall we buy bread that these may eat? And this he said to prove him, for he himself knew what he would do. Philip answered him, 200 pennyworth of bread is not sufficient for them, that every one of them may take a little. One of his disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, said unto him, There is a lad here which hath 5 barley loaves and 2 small fishes. But what are they among so many? And Yahushua said, Make the men sit down. Now there was much grass in the place, so the men sat down in number about 5,000. And Yahushua took the loaves, and when he had given thanks, he distributed to the disciples, and the disciples to them that were set down, and likewise of the fishes as much as they would. It says, when they were filled, he said unto his disciples, Gather up the fragments that remain, that nothing be lost. Therefore they gathered them together and filled 12 baskets with the fragments of the 5 barley loaves, which remained over and above unto them that had eaten. Then those men, when they had seen the miracle that Yahushua did, said, this is of a truth that prophet that should come into the world. See, that's when people start believing, man. When Yahushua did the miracles. When Yahushua therefore perceived that they would come and take him by force, see, to make him a king, he departed again into a mountain himself alone, right? So this is coming. More people gonna wake up when Yahushua give us that power, man. This is the last precept. This is Luke chapter 23, verse 39. It says, and one of the malefactors which were hanged railed on him, saying, if thou be Yahushua, save thyself and us. But the other answering rebuked him, saying, dost not thou fear the Most High, seeing thou art in the same condemnation? And we indeed justly, for we receive the due reward of our deeds, but this man hath done nothing amiss. And he said unto Yahushua, Lord, remember me when thou comest into thy kingdom. And Yahushua said unto him, verily I say unto thee, today shalt thou be with me in paradise. Right? So you got people that's going to wake up, ain't going to wake up until the end, man. Don't force this down nobody's throat, man. And it's coming. The end is coming, and people going to be woke up when more prophecies kick off, man. So I just want to get that out. I'm not going to drag it out too much more. Call Allah, Yahweh Shema Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well. And salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.